this is Richard with North Texas Ball Cards, and here is a very late, I will admit, subscription box for September from our friends at Collectible Card Club. And by the way, congratulations to the Rangers and the Astros, both of which made the playoffs. The Astros, I have to begrudgingly say, clinched the American League West, and Texas Rangers got the wild card spot. So, playoffs start on Monday. Actually, no, they start Tuesday. Tomorrow's a travel day or a day off for everybody. All right, let's look and see what we got here. I already see one of my favorites in there. All right, let's see. As I mentioned, this is the Platinum Box from Collectible Card Club. It comes with 15 packs of vintage cards from the 80s through to the early 90s. Here's 94 Upper Deck, 91 Upper Deck, 91 Donruss, if I'm not mistaken, and 88 Donruss, 90 Tops, favorite of mine. And hey, look at this. This is a new one, 2006 Tops. Very good, very good. Let's see what else we got. What other goodies we have. 81 Donruss, 89 Fleer. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. 82 Donruss. We already know which one's going to be our last two. So here's 82 Donruss, 96 Upper Deck, 93 Score. Those feel kind of bricky. And 93 Upper Deck, 86 Tops, 91 Tops, and a double pack of 86 Fleer. 86 Fleer. I kind of like those too. Those are nice. Okay, so let's get. How about we get started? We'll start with the 2006 Tops. Hope everybody has had a good week. I hope your weather is cooling down some, where it's not so oh my god hot the way it has been here in Texas. All right, our first card is from the Rockies, and it's Zach Day. Zach Day. Oh, there we go. Roger Clemens. Can't argue with that one either. Nuke Logan. Melvin Mora. Yep, looks like we're going to flip these around. Eric Hinsky. Russell Branyan. Home run history, Barry Bonds. Good for him. Danny Sandoval. Jeff Mathis. And Brandon Watson. All right, not exactly a bunch of Hall of Famers and autographs, but hey. We all had to start somewhere. And let's do the double pack, the 86 Fleer. Bob Long is our first one here. Tom Gorman, Willie Wilson, Mike Witt, Jack Clark, Sid Bream, Larry Anderson, Darrell Evans, Juan Samuel, Rick Mahler, Rod Carew, 3,000 hits. That will stay in the PC. Dwight Evans, Mel Hall, Dave Dravecki, and a sticker for the Reds, two stickers, the Red Sox and the Astros. Tony Perez, Kevin Gross, Claudel Washington, Alan Bannister, Bill Buckner, with a couple of caterpillars above his eyes and over his mouth, Steve Crawford, Steve Garvey, Gene Nelson, Kurt Wardle, Jim Dwyer, Rick Cerrone. Let's go with Cerrone. Jim Gott, Kent Herbeck, and finishing out the pack is Jack Morris. And how about we move to, let's do some 90 tops, because it would just be too much to hope for a Ken Griffey Jr. card in here, or even better, that Frank Thomas no name on front that everybody's wanting. It's got a little bit of gum on it. Sorry about that, Chad. I think I've got a couple of you already. Ryan Sandberg, Chris Spire, Kevin Hickey, Julio Franco for the Rangers, Checklist, Pete O'Brien, Rafael Santana, Propaganda for Tops, Cha-ching, Chris Carpenter, Art Howe, Jeffrey Leonard, Mickey Tettleton, Dave LaPointe, Mark Davis, Jeff Blauser, and Domingo Ramos. Sorry guys, no Ken Griffey and no Frank Thomas. Oh well, there's always the next pack. Okay, how about some 93 score? Our first one, well, he's got kind of a funky font to him. Jeff Tackett, Pat Kelly, Norm Charlton, 1992 season highlights, Bip Roberts, 10 hits in a row, Rafael Belliard, Chuck Carr, Bill Swift, Mike Morgan, Otis Nixon, 92 American League ERA, Kevin Kevin, Frank Tanana, Big Mac, Mark McGuire, Billy Ashley, Kevin Young, Wes Chamberlain, and Jay Buhner. And Mark McGuire, we might have to hang on to that one, see if one day somebody can overlook his PED issues and let him into the hall. Of course, if they let him in, they pretty much have to let Pete Rose in, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. All right, these are 88 Donruss. Wow, sometimes these look like they may have been opened. I'd like to think that, but then again, I'm a cynical old guy. So there's our puzzle piece that we don't need. Terry Kennedy starts us off. Alan Trammell, Frank Viola, Dave Stieb, Scott Bradley, Sean Dunston, Kelly Downs, Felix Fermin, Ozzie Virgil, Ted Power, Jimmy Jones, Joe McGrain, Mike Jackson, Bob Nepper, and Ozzie Guillen. There's a good one. I might have to hang on to that one too. What's that one card that if you guys run across, you automatically, no matter what condition it's in, it's going in the PC? Leave something in the comments. Let me know. What's that one that you want? For me, it's Rod Carew, or Nolan Ryan, any of those, and yeah, I'm pretty much going to hang on to that. All right, we're now looking at, if I'm not mistaken, 91 Topps. Let's get rid of our propaganda card. I'd like to find some of those Desert Shield cards. I've probably said that before. Those of y'all who've watched my channel, been here a while, you know that that's my dream. I'd love to find a box of those somewhere reasonably priced. I can find them, it's just they're hellaciously high. All right, 91 Topps, we're looking at Mike Scioscia, Hal Morris, Jim DeShays, Jamie Navarro, Matt Williams, Junior Felix, Jeff Gray, record breaker Ryan Sandberg. Yep, Ryan Sandberg. Should have known. The only Cub player I could think of. Jeff Brantley, Kirby Puckett. There's a good one to keep. Jim Bover, Eddie Murray, not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Greg Brock, Scott Bankhead, and Hall of Famer Tony La Russa. And what next? What do we want next? How about, let's go with some Upper Deck. 96 Upper Deck Series 2. Well, these aren't too bricky. I was worried they were going to be bricked up. Okay, Best of a Generation, the Crime Dog for Ed McGriff, Matt Williams, Travis Fryman, Jose Canseco, Chris Bozio, Kenny Lofton, Benito Santiago, VJ Lovero, the VJ Lovero Showcase, Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, that was confusing. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Rich Hunter. Another Best of the Generation, Greg Maddux. We'll definitely be hanging on to that one. There's a couple of good ones in there. Like I said, you can easily look on eBay and then in your favorite antique malls and garage sale places and find the ones, the specific one card you're looking for. But I like the hunt. To me, it's about the hunt. It's going through how many of these packs, just looking through my videos, 15 packs, and I've been doing this Collectible Card Club for 2 years now. So yeah, that's quite a few hit and miss opportunities. So yeah, I mean, I like that. I do. I'm not saying I don't buy off eBay. I do. I've bought quite a few. But still, the ones that I really want, yeah, I want the hunt. I like oh, we were just talking about him. Oh, Billy Ripken, our 89 Fleer. I still need the white ones of those, the whiteout markers on those, and then I'll have all the variants. Okay, we are talking about, what did I say this was? This is Donruss, 91. I guess I could just look at the card. And Larry Anderson, Mike Jackson, Kevin Gross, Ken Patterson, John Burkett, Lynn Dykstra, Barry Jones, Jim Gott, Luis Aquino, Jeff Conine, Ryan Sandberg again, Mark Davis again, Bert Blyleven, Alberto Alomar, and Brian McRae. Well, since we're about to be in baseball's off season, Does anybody have any thoughts? Anybody got anything or any trades they're expecting to have come about? Anything that, any teams you're hoping you can pick up some good players for? Looks like the Rangers again will be needing something from their bullpen, so I can always hope for that. Max Scherzer proved to be a disappointment, and so we're going to wait till he heals up from surgery. 91 Upper Deck, we're going to go to now. Looks like we've got our hitting down, but we just can't seem to get anywhere with pitching. We've got to have the pitching. Maybe Max will come back and Jacob deGrom will come back, both of them, and they'll have stellar seasons for us next year. We can only hope. All right, what did I say these were? 91 Upper Deck. We're looking at Don Paul, Ernie Riles, Wade Boggs, there we are, Kevin Tapani, Robin Yount, another Hall of Famer. That is Hank Aaron, Pete Incaviglia, a Padres sticker, Bob Ojeda, Dennis Eckersley, Darryl Kyle, Mike Perez, and a checklist for the Cardinals. That is Pedro Guerrero on the front, Hubie Brooks, and John Farrell. I was looking on Twitter the other day and somebody asked a baseball card question. They had a picture of Tom Selleck when he was shooting Mr. Baseball, and I happened to have the Frank Thomas Tom Selleck card for that movie, and I posted it, and everybody oohed and awed. Oh wow, where'd you get that? So I got to plug Trading Card Database, which, as a lot of y'all know, I'm a huge fan of. Okay, 86 Topps. I mean, I don't get anything out of it other than hopefully some good trade opportunities. I'm not sponsored by or in any way affiliated with Trading Card Database, other than I have an account in that system. So that's just where I like to hang out and do my trades. All right, we're starting off these 86 Topps with Alan Nicely, Steve Murrah, Mike Jeffcoat, Stu Clyburn. Looks like he left his shades on a little too long. John Candelaria, Alejandro Pena, Indians leaders, Gary Matthews, Jay Johnstone, Ron Hassey, Kurt Wilkerson, Paul Zavella, Bob Forsch, and Bob Boone. I like that design. I wouldn't mind seeing some more of those. That's just a neat looking design in my opinion. Okay, how about some Upper Deck, 94 Upper Deck. Not too bricky. Ricky Gutierrez starts us off. Let's make sure we're not getting some stuck together. Rod Beck, Frank Viola, Barry Bonds, Kenny Lofton, All-Star Rookies, Chris Turner. Well, can't say as he amounted to much. Andy Van Slyke. And I threw it on the floor. Pat Kelly. Oh, this is two of them. Kenny Lofton again. And David Wells. Okay, and let's go back to Upper Deck, and these are, if I could read that, 92 Upper Deck. Not all that big of a fan of Upper Deck. I've got quite a few, but still, it's not a, it wouldn't be my first choice. Oh, these feel kind of bricky. And the Marlins inaugural catch. 92 was their first year. Tyrone Hill. Peter Gammons and Travis Fryman. Juan Samuel. Ray Sanchez. Yeah, these ones are kind of bricky. Fernando Valenzuela. Okay, now we're cooking. Juan Bell. Willie Wilson. Checklist. Tony Tarasco. Scott Brosius. Mariners checklist with Randy Johnson. Paul O'Neill. Let's make sure it's Paul on the front and the back. Craig Graybeck. And finishing out the pack is Paul O'Neill again. All right, good to see they're able to collate their cards. All right, how about 82 Donruss? 82, my second favorite Donruss year. '81, of course, being my favorite. Jay Johnstone is starting us off. Dane Org. Mark Bruhard. Vance Law. The San Diego Chicken. I wonder if they still use him as the mascot. I don't think they do. Doc Medic. Alan Trammell. Keith Moreland. Ted Simmons. Dave Parker. Del Unser. Jeffrey Mumphrey. Ron LaFleur. Al Bumry. And Benny Ayala. Oh man, excuse me, I gotta stretch my leg out a little bit. Oh, it sucks to get old. Okay, 2 packs to go. 81 Donruss. Oh, let's see what we had to sacrifice to the gum god. It's not too bad. Steve Murrah, he was spared. So he's not too badly miscut this time. Steve Murrah, Mike Flanagan, Andy Hassler, Joe Lefebvre, Rick Reuschel, Dick Tidrow, Bert Hooton, miscut, Jerry Kuzman, Carlos Lezcano, Steve Howe, Dave Roberts. That's miscut. I could tell if I was miscut or if there was a critter on it. Bill Fahey, Dan Graham, Willie Wilson, Bobby Maddock, Hall of Fame Bruce Sutter, Al Hrabosky, and Ken Macha. These aren't cut too bad, though. They got some weird creases in them. But that's all right. We'll hang on to them. Oh, and the last pack of the evening, ta-da! The 89 Fleer. Fleer. All right, there's our stickers. Indians, Cubs, Royals, and Brewers. Now, we're looking for Billy Ripken, of course, or Jeff Treadway. Has a sniper crosshair on the picture above his hat. And there's also a Randy Johnson with a Marlboro sign visible in the background. So hopefully we'll find one of those. All right, Mr. DeLeon is first. Jose DeLeon. Bruce Hurst. There's Ozzie Guillen again. Rob Dibble. Wallace Johnson. Mickey Brantley. Mike Aldrete. Guillermo Hernandez. Mike Scioscia. Jeff Ballard. Mike Scott, Greg Caderet, Dickie Thon, Ken Phelps, Steve Bedrosian, and Mitch Williams. So no Billy Ripken this time, no Treadway, and no Randy Johnson. Well, there's always the next box, which I should be getting hopefully this week sometime. Because today is October 1st as I'm recording this. Hopefully it'll be still in the month of October. Hopefully the first week of October by the time I get it posted. So thanks all y'all for watching. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate y'all checking on me to see if when I'm going to have the next video posted. I do appreciate the comments. Thank y'all for subscribing. And hope everybody has a good week. Hope weather's nice where you're at. Hope everybody stays safe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. This is Richard from North Texas Ball Cards. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.